Hi everybody, Anna K. Morris here with your coaching video of the day. It's funny because now that my brain is working again, if you watched the last video, then you know I was down and out with, I was down and I was like, was I down and out? Yes, I was down and out with a stomach bug for 6 days straight. And my brain just didn't work. It started working maybe around day 5, but I remember thinking like, oh, I should shoot a video. And then I was like, what would I talk about? Because my brain just like was not clicking in the way that needs to happen to do these videos, because the way that I coach and the way that I do these videos, but also my entire life, is all intuition. It's all like paying deep, deep, deep attention to my little voice and my intuition. So as I was getting ready to shoot this video, I was like, what is it that I want to talk about? Because I have a million things. Now that my brain works, I have a million things that I want to say. And right as I was about to shoot the video, not really sure what I was going to say, this popped into my head. You guys see this? This right here, right behind me? This paint chipped on the wall. And I was like, oh, I'll just cover it up. Well, isn't that a perfect topic for a video? So, rewind. Is it rewind or fast forward? Derek, which one is it? If I'm going to the past. Rewind. It's rewind. Okay. Derek's right here. So if I rewind, when I was in high school, I was obsessed with fashion magazines, like obsessed. And I'm sure that most girls were, but it felt like, looking back, I was like, that was not normal. And I was obsessed with my room being perfect, and like with my clothes being perfect. I was voted best dressed, which was crazy because I was dressing like a 40-year-old like career woman. It made no sense. How I was dressing made no sense. I should have been shopping at Wet Seal, like Melissa. I know that you were, and I love that about you. Or my friend Carrie that's shopping at Forever 21, and she just says, she's like, Forever 43. I'm like, and it was so great because one time her mom said, so at Forever 75, I got the cutest white shirt. And I was like, oh my God, it's a whole family thing. I love it. So feel free to steal that if you like it. But that's not what I was doing. I was dressing like at Talbot's. I think I actually remember going to Talbot's and Ann Taylor. It was very, very weird. But it was like, I was really obsessed with perfection, like everything being perfect. Covering up, that right there. That I had no idea who I was. Now you can say like, oh, well, you were a teenager, like nobody knows that. But then it didn't get better, right? Like I didn't discover who I was. I remember then, fast forward to like being a 28, 29-year-old, like many people that might be watching this video are like already married and have kids by then. Like that was not my reality. And if you gave them to me on a silver platter, I would have said no, thank you, because I knew that I could not have those responsibilities when I knew so little about myself and so little about what made me happy. And it used to take me, I remember, from beginning to end to get ready for work. It took me an hour, maybe an hour and 10, if I'm being honest. And I think about that now. And in fact, Derek just said to me, so you're going to go put on some makeup in order to shoot a video, and then you're going to do a workout at 3 o'clock, which is like in an hour, because the kids are napping.
Cardinal.
Is there a cardinal? Oh, Mimi's here. So if you haven't seen this in my videos, I'm really committed that like my grandmother is a cardinal, and she's been showing up a lot, and she shows up when I'm doing the right things. And so it feels really good that she just showed up in this video. So thanks, Mimi. So I spent all this time getting ready for work. And you can argue like that's necessary. You need to like look a certain way, whatever. But guys, like I was just covering up that I was just really unhappy and super, super unfulfilled. I had a really great life. I had a really nice career. I made really nice money. I had nice friends. I had all the things. And I really wasn't fulfilled. I wasn't miserable. I don't know that I would use those words, but I just felt like, is this it? Like, is this it? Because I knew that I didn't really love the pharmaceutical industry, so there was no corporate ladder for me to climb. Like, I had taken myself out of the running of like any managerial positions or any like kind of moving up in the ranks, because I just wanted people to leave me alone. I just wanted to like do little work and make my money and like do my life on the side. And it was covering up that like I really wasn't very happy. I really wasn't very fulfilled. And that was covering up that like I had no idea what made me happy. I had no idea where to even begin. So it's all just a cover up. So when Derek said like, so wait a minute, you're going to go put on makeup. And I was like, no, of course I'm not going to. By makeup, I mean like I put on some lip gloss. Like I put on a little bit of blush. It's probably too strong. Like that's it. Because what I know now is that I am deeply happy and I don't give a shit what I look like, because I'm not here for anyone's approval. I'm not here for your approval, for your approval, for your, like, I'm just not here for that. I'm here to have a great life, and I'm here to help other people have great lives. And I know how to do that because I did it for myself, and I've done it for hundreds of people in my coaching programs. And a big part of it is like acknowledging that you're covering something up, right? So I'll never forget, I was coaching in a group environment. I had like an intimate setting, and Derek and I had I forget the name of it. I don't know if you remember, Dee, but it was like about like dating your husband or dating your wife. It was all about like love and intimacy. And I was working with my coach at the time, and I was like, so I've got this talk tonight. Can I practice like a little bit of it on you? And so I did. And she was like, yeah, that feels off. And I was like, yeah, it really does. It's really not good. And she was like, when was the last time you had sex with Derek? And I just fell apart because we were not in a good place intimately. And that whole talk that I was about to give was a fucking cover up, and me pretending that like everything was great when it just wasn't. Like there were great parts of our relationship. Now that's not right now, just a sidebar, but they're just like, it was inauthentic for me to then go and coach about like how great our marriage is and, oh, you can have this too, when it's a fucking fraud. Like, no, that's fraudulent. And so the reason that it wasn't landing for people, or for the coach that I was pitching this to, was that like, because she could see through that. And that's what is different about me versus like anyone else that you could work with, is that like, I will never cover things up. I will not cover things up in my own life. I'm certain Derek would love for me to. I'm certain my mom would love for me to. My kids probably would too at a later age, when they know that like they would like their mom to be quiet. That's not me. And I am really, really good at getting to the heart of like what actually matters for you. And I do things like really dial in on people's jealousy. Like that is the best tip. And I'm going to say that for another coaching video, because it's so juicy. Because like, if you don't know what you want, all you have to look at is who you're jealous of, because that's actually what you want. Right? So maybe that's the coaching. Maybe that's the coaching video. So I say all of this because when you are able to stop covering up, like whatever the messes that you think you are, that you think your finances are, your relationship is, your kids are, whatever, like then you can just show up and be with people. And that's really all that's all that we want from people, right? Is them to just be there. So I've said this before. I don't know if I've said this on a video, but Matthew McConaughey, great guy. I don't know him personally. Attractive. People would say he's attractive, but that's not what you're attracted to. I would say that what you're attracted to with Matthew McConaughey is his fucking energy. It's who he shows up like. Like, he is enthusiasm. And did you know that enthusiasm, I don't have the exact, I'm going to look it up right now. Enthusiasm, hold on, enthusiasm root word is root word. There we go. Okay, so enthusiasm in Greek. That's gonna make me cry. It says enthusiasm that you want. It's your enthusiasm that you want. It's my enthusiasm that has you watch these videos. And enthusiasm in Greek means inspired by God's essence. So that's what being enthused is. It's actually like when you are connected to your own divinity, right? And I mean, like, you walk with purpose because you know you're not walking alone. Now, if that means Jesus for you, great. If that means whatever religion you are, great. Whatever non-religion you are, whatever atheist you are, whatever, it doesn't matter. But that there's something beyond all of us that's greater than all of us, that's everything and nothing, that's with you, that has a cardinal show up when you believe that cardinals are significant in your life, that you know that little voice is what's guiding your life, that you can trust it and listen to it and lean in more. That's where the magic happens. And that's what I coach. So I do it in my own life. I coach it to everybody. And this Friday, I'm offering the first thing that I was like, what would be fun, right? Because I don't coach anything that I don't love or that I wouldn't want to do or that I don't want to not take care of my kids, right, in order to offer. And I'm going to offer this on Friday morning at 9 a.m. I'll be posting about it this week. And it's called Ask Me Anything. You can show up live. You can ask me and get actually like coached on the call. If you're nervous about that, you can just send me a question. You can do a private DM. It's going to be a Zoom call. I will send you the link. Sign up right now. You can DM me and you'll get on the list and I'll send you the information. But you can literally ask me anything. I am a fucking open book. I mean, I will get into our bank account if you want to, and I'm certain that Derek does not want me to do that. But here's the deal. You get 100% of me because I am not trying to cover anything up except for this little paint, which actually I think is just perfect right there. So we'll just leave it right there. Okay, that's it for today's coaching video. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.